What's going on? I am V. Welcome to my channel, V Loving Crystals. If you would like to know what 2021 has in store for you, please keep on watching and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that I post every single day. We have 3 piles in front of you. 2021. What is up? Let's figure it out. Alright, let's get into this. So let's take a moment to collect our thoughts and push them aside a little bit so we can connect intuitively to each of the piles. And I have timestamps waiting for everyone. You can skip ahead if you feel like it. You can watch the whole video if you feel like it, which I do encourage to do so, because my messages sometimes go over to the next pile. Alright, so ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Okay, which pile do you feel drawn to the most? Or piles? Alright, I'm gonna go with pile number 1. I thank you for your support, for watching, and I wish you a prosperous 2021. Pile 1, let's go for you. Okay, pile number 1, you chose the pink heart. Team Pink, let me know that you stopped by leaving pink hearts everywhere, or just number 2s everywhere, whatever you wish. Okay, so I also want to say that I offer personal readings, and I do, if you would like to support this channel, keep more fun coming. It helps motivate me to bring up more pick-a-card readings. I would love it so much, and I thank you. I have join memberships down below, and I also have Patreon. The join button is right next to my subscribe button, and the cheapest tier is 99 cents per month, which is also reflective over on Patreon. Thank you so much for your time. Alright, pile number 1, sorry about that, I just had to light up some sage, and I wanted to help my daughter with something, and now we are focused and present. Okay. Got some sage going on. Alright. Yes, the energy is cleansed. Okay. So what I feel is happening here with you, pile number 1, I feel that this temperance is saying that you're getting the ball rolling. 2021 is about changes. It's about you finding your feet like a child, learning how to walk for the first time. You finding your groove. You finding your purpose. You finding your momentum. Balance. And I feel that before your feet were, floating. They were flip-floppy. Your feet weren't grounded. You weren't grounded. You weren't centered. And now we have temperance in red, which means it's connecting to the root chakra, which means grounding. And that's what's happening. You're finding your balance again, your equilibrium. This is beautiful. And we're pairing it with the yin-yang. So it's like a seesaw act. Things are like a seesaw act in 2021. You're finally getting your groove back. This is awesome. Maybe you had a little setback in the past. Maybe last year was a little bit funky for you. 2019 to 2020 was a little, out of whack, but now we're getting back into our true centered selves. We're finding our power. And then we have yin yang. Yes, yep. The balance is here again. I'm getting the scales, the scales balancing out for sure. And then we have privacy here. So I think all this happened in the comfort of your own home. Maybe you took a little bit of time to yourself the past year, because of what happened globally. And because of you doing your work, you reflecting, you having that inward time of you just taking things back, or just sitting back and watching everything unfold before you. You're moving slowly. I think this is what is contributing to your seesaw act, where everything's just aligning for the first time in a long time. 2021, I also feel you're going to take off. There's going to be movement here. Some rapid movement. I feel like towards the end of 2021, things are going to pick up really fast. It might be even taking place in September. Like I don't know why I got September. I don't know. Like fall. I'm getting fall. Next fall. Things finally taking, just catching up, Whether, let's say you built a business and now you're seeing things roll in. You're like, oh man, this is where I wanted to be. Or, you taking charge of your relationship with someone. It's like, ah, yes, it got things going. So you are working towards that. That's amazing. You're working towards it. And not a single drop is going to come out of this cup. Everything's just even Steven. So, what else we have here is time to move on and then ride the wave. That's physically saying, like I said, things are going to pick up. Things it's already happening for you. So keep on building your business, keep on writing your book, keep on working on your relationships, keep on applying for those awesome jobs that you're into, keep on working on self-mastery, and keep on diving into your spirituality. Keep on doing your thing, and you are going to come out victorious. Things are going to shift in your direction. Just you wait and see. The wheel's going to turn. It's time to move on. Yes, see the sail? The sail is moving. It's catching the wind. Look, ride the wave. Look, on the surfboard. Catching the wind. Catching the next train. Catching the next wave. You're on to something. Breakthrough is here as well. This breakthrough, like I said, you finally finding momentum. Things finally happening the way you want them to. Your pieces falling, and you being able to piece them together with the rest of your puzzle pieces. So then we have your spirituality in 2021, yin yang with privacy. So this is you working inward, taking care of stuff indoors. I'm talking about in your body. You're taking care of your spirit, taking care of yourself as a whole. You're doing your shadow work, etc. The shadow work, we have the yin yang, which is the light and the shadow. And then you taking care of business internally, for sure. Now for your career, things are changing. Things are changing. You're finally catching the next train. Like, oh shoot, I got another bone? Somebody threw me a bone? All right. Wow, somebody recognized the book that I wrote. Somebody recognized my resume. Somebody bought my CD. I got all these customers coming through. All right, you're finally getting your break. But it's the break that you created for yourself. So you're not getting just somebody, a piece of luck, a lucky charm. It's more like, finally, all my hard work it's coming through. We have the 2 cups here. Yeah, finally, all the work, all the you're doing the temperance in moderation, right? You're working, finally finding what works for you. Temperance, yin yang, finding that even balance. Now, what else is happening here? So your career, check. Spirituality, check. And now we're into the love. What is love bringing you? What does the love realm have for you? We have a breakthrough. Same thing with the temperance. It's like you finding what works for you, what doesn't work. You eliminating things, you incorporating things. This is amazing. You working alchemy in all areas of your life. Breakthrough. Finally, you broke through a barrier, or you got closer to your partner. You figured out a better way to communicate, a better way to vibe with each other, a better way to progress forward. Maybe a next step to maybe becoming an engaged couple or a married couple. Or if you're already married, this is you getting past your tower moments and finding a better system that works for you guys, Whether it's like you guys communicating more, or you guys having more fun, adding more spice to your life. You working together more closely. And then we have unconditional love. So this is also saying that you're finding a very, very close trust and bonds with someone, and it's unconditional. You feel secure, you feel confident, you know that it's not going anywhere, and you know it's going to take you very, very far in your relationship, and it's just going to bring you more abundance, more happiness, more balance. You're on the same page with your person. Same thing with this Temperance. Even Steven, same page. Temperance, the scales, yin yang. Yes. Look, we have 2 here and 2 here. 2 people here and two pairs of feet here. 2 cups here. So this is saying you're on the right road regarding your spirituality, your career, your love, and what 2021 has in store for you in general. You're on the right path. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in any of my decks, this is the Fortune Cookie Oracle. This is the Winter's Embrace, which pairs nicely with my Eye Candy Oracle. And then we have coming soon my 40 Shades of Love. And then we have the Red Hot Love for sale also. And then this is the Chakra Tarot over on Amazon. Everything's linked below, and I thank you for your time. Please check out pile number 2 if you think that will be your message as well. And let me know that you stopped by putting Team Pink across the board. I would love, love, love to hear from you. Pile number 2, hello, welcome to your reading. We have, what do we have? The red hearts. I'm just putting my sage here. Let's light up, let's light up. Let's light it up here. Let's light it up here. Giving you positive vibes. I lit up my sage for pile 1 too. Positive vibes, love and light and clarity and good energy for pile number 2's readings. So we can have a nice 2021. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for being here. I'm listening to biotuning or tuning forks music, and it's like doing something to my chakras. It's aligning me. I'm feeling good with some sage. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. So if you're new here, please subscribe if you haven't already. And I also have joined memberships right next to the subscribe button. There's a little button, and it's a way to give back to the channel if you like what you see and you want to support this journey of mine, and you motivate me to keep up the pick a card readings every day. And you get something in return. Check it out if you wish. And then we also have everything reflecting over on Patreon. So there's options. And I thank you so much. And your name gets put on the bottom of my scroll bar if you're interested in that as well. So actually my 2 winter embraces go together. Okay. So let's get into your reading. So pile number 2. Let's see what we have. Okay, so first things first. What is the next year bringing you? Next year is going to bring you a lot of surprises, a lot of hidden things coming up into the surface. We have Alice here. When I think of Alice, yeah, I'm thinking of Alice in Wonderland for sure. I'm getting like a sense of unknown territory for 2021. So this, in other words, this is like saying there's going to be something, you know, some news coming through, some surprises, some unexpected events happening in your life for 2021. And I feel like it's going to leave you feeling like you're like in limbo, or you're feeling like, what the freak is happening? This is so Twilight Zone. Like, am I in Oz, or am I in real time, the real world? Am I in Wonderland, or am I dreaming? Yeah, or am I hallucinating, or is this for real, legit happening to me? So that's what I'm getting with that Alice. So I feel that it's contributing. I think it's going to contribute to your well-being, or to your spirituality. You might find something out about yourself or about somebody else, and it's going to maybe have the domino effect where you feel like everything is just, I don't know, everything is just up in the air, and you're going to be able, at first you're going to be like, oh my gosh, what do I do? But then you're going to be able to adapt. You're going to be able to understand and take charge, and just roll with it. This Alice also here, I'm going to clarify this Alice. So in other words, you might receive some crazy news in 2021, or you might be thrown in these weird obstacles, these weird situations, but you are so strong. You have a lot of red here. A lot of red mushrooms, red mountains. You are so strong. You're going to be able to bounce right back up. So this, I feel, is a test for you. Oh, we got red here. this is the test for you. This whole 2021 is about challenging you and testing your abilities, testing your patience, testing your relationships, testing you as a spirit, as an individual. And I think that's what the whole idea is for 2021. It's all part of your awakening, I feel. Look, we have privileged lady. See, this is part of your awakening. And they both have the same color hair, both like orangey red. So 2021 is about, I feel like it's about changes and you like figuring out your purpose, what your purpose is here for. Before it was unclear, and now it's like, oh, gotcha. Thanks for the whole tornado of a storm or tornado tower moments. Thank you. Darn, that was hard. Darn, that was crazy. But hey, I'm still standing here, and I came out stronger. Alright, so we have wealthy man and then privileged lady. So this can have to do with, a relationship. You and your partner, maybe something changing between you guys, like the dynamic of your relationship, either strengthening. Wow, see? Strengthening your relationship with an individual. Maybe you and your partner, you and your mates, somebody you're very, very close with. We have privileged lady, and then we have wealthy man, and then marriage. And I feel it has to do with you working closely together on your relationship. And then the last one, see, a change. See, so this is telling me that 2021 is going to bring you some challenges. It's going to bring you more strength, more wisdom. It's going to bring you up, I don't know, like your place in the world, or your place in your relationship is going to, you're going to hold it down. What I'm saying is that maybe you are unstable before in your relationship, and now you have the ball in your court. You are in control. And maybe you're going to wear the pants in the house, if that makes sense to you. Maybe you didn't feel like you wore the pants in the house before. Now you're feeling like, okay, I'm an equal just as you. You earn a lot of money, and so do I. We're on the same page. So the ball's in your court, and the ball's in your mate's court, and now there's even Steven energy here. That's what I'm getting with this. I know it's like, what? Yeah, so it's like a change in the atmosphere when it comes to your relationship with someone you're very, very close with. Okay, so then we have, the changes here, this tower. I'm getting like the tower moment with the death card. Like, oh, wait a minute. So I'm just as successful as you are. Oh, so we got to get used to this idea. We got to get used to this. I'm making money just like you are, and now we both have important roles. Or, maybe, okay, this is for some of you. Maybe you and your partner were not on the same page, and you guys were just like doing your own thing, when it came to finances, or, businesses, or friendships, whatever, and living double lives. And now you're like incorporating everything together, mixing everything together to make one big masterpiece. And that's what I feel you need to do. You need to be able to adapt and change with your relationship, with your partner. Wow, I don't know. I didn't mean for this to turn into a relationship reading, but I feel like that's what's on the front of the brain, of someone's brain going forward. So toil and labor, you putting in the work. You're totally you have a hand in this now. You're not just sitting on the sidelines. You are like the magician. You're making things happen. Same thing with this manipulation card. I feel that's the positive way of saying that you have things in your hands. You are manipulating your surroundings. You bring in more money. You saying what goes in your relationship. You telling people what you're wanting, what you're needing. You vocalizing yourself, your wants, your needs, all that stuff. This can be the advice as to say that don't try to control everything in your relationship. Don't give ultimatums. Don't lay back a little bit. That can be your advice. But we're gonna keep going. Let's keep going. So Your spirituality in 2021 is going to bring you many, many years of growth, many years of awareness and clarity. We have eternity here and adaptability. So I feel that you're going through this transformation and it's just ongoing. It's not going to stop. So you're going to continue learning. You're going to continue going through your awakenings. You're going to continue having those tower moments. And it's just going to make you stronger and stronger. And maybe that's why you're feeling like Alice in Wonderland, where you're like, oh my gosh, like I just came through. I just got through the eye of the storm. And I went through the tornado and the hurricane and the tsunami. And I got over it. Now I'm going through it again. What the heck? But it's meant for you. It's meant there for you. It's meant to test you. It's meant to push you in the right direction. It's meant to teach you a lesson. So go down that rabbit hole and see what you discover. You might find the queen, the Mad Hatter, the queen, right? And you just have to pick your enemies, choose your battles, who's your enemy, who's your ally, and keep it rolling. And this is going to affect you long term. So whatever you learn in this little crazy moment or these moments, it's going to contribute to the rest of your path. It's going to help you down your path. You're going to need it for your quests, you know? You don't know what's around the bends here, around the trees. There's a reason why you're in this funk or this craziness. So it might seem like the Twilight Zone, but you will gain clarity. You will. It's just a matter of time. It doesn't snow forever. You're going to get through this, okay, my friend? And then we have Bon Voyage. So yes, like I said, you're moving on, you're getting through the craziness, you're getting out of the storm, out of the dark clouds, and finding clarity. Finally landing. And landing and finally you'll be able to finally rest. Once the plane has landed, you'll be like, okay, man, what a rocky, turbulent road. But hey, we got through this. And then we have separation. You getting rid of things that don't align with your being, your soul, your spirit, your mind, your love space, whatever doesn't contribute to your well-being, to your intuition, whatever doesn't help you progress. You're saying goodbye. I gotta cut you out of my life because you're just bringing me down. And look, avoiding manipulation as well. This is you letting go of the need to control, or letting go of people who are trying to control you, or the mindset of feeling like you're not in control of your own life. You're totally out of that. You will be towards the end. I would say between spring and fall. I don't know, I'm getting that vibe here. Between spring and fall, you'll finally see the change. And autumn is also about change, right? So that's perfect. And then, oh my gosh, and then look at that. That's what I was just saying. Seeing the change, being free. Free of fear of being in control of too many things, or you feeling like you're controlled and you can't breathe. Something is being cut away in 2021. You're saying goodbye to it. You're avoiding manipulation. You're avoiding not being able to make your own decisions, or or maybe you just have a lot of obligations and you're like, oh, you're stuck. This is you unstuck towards spring to maybe the end of fall. There's going to be a big transformation in your life. And you're going to be unchained. Whether it's unchained from a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore, unchained from a situation, a job, your mindset, a religion that didn't work for you in the past, and now you finally found something else. Whatever the case is, maybe you just don't want to follow a religion, or you don't want to follow a plan, or a career. This is you finally standing grounded, centered. You're centered. You're finally there to embrace what the world has to offer you. Finally. I think you're still in a cave right now, but you will come out of it. So that's what I feel 2021 is going to bring to this specific pile. If you want something more even more specific for you, for your energy only, please do consider booking a reading with me. I have Etsy. It's in my Etsy shop. All right, so that's what I have. So my question to you is, right now, since we're in the beginning of stages, what can you start um, releasing? What can you release from your life? Because we have avoid manipulation. So what will you avoid? What will you release? What will you part ways with or say goodbye to? Or just put on the back burner? You know, probably don't even have to say goodbye forever. It's just something that you can't put your attention on right now. See, something has to change. Because you have, look, privilege and wealthy man. So you have a big, big, big future. A bright future. Lots of big things happening for you. But you have to cut things away first. Slowly but surely. And then things will take off. So that's what I have. Thank you so much. And then when you're done in this rabbit hole, you're going to wake up just like the Alice in Wonderland. She wakes the heck up. And she's like, man, that was interesting. But I'm so glad I went through it. Alright, so thank you for watching. And now we're on to pile number 3. Pile number 3. Number 2 was wild. Wild. It was hard. At first, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then in the middle of the reading, it was hard for me to explain. But then I got the gist of it. And then everything just kept matching up with what I was saying. It's amazing. So I hope you're well. I do personal readings if you're looking for something more specific, and if you want to join us over on Patreon and help bring more pick cards, and it just inspires me to keep on going with these pick cards every day, I would love it so much, and you get something in return. Check out my little packages over on Patreon, and the join memberships right next to my subscribe button. There's a little button and it tells you what the packages are. The cheapest one is 99 cents per month. Alright, so pile number 3, we have flying. Oh my gosh, seriously? Okay, you should definitely check out pile number 2. Number 2 had the airplane flying. And then pile number 1 had the temperance with yin yang, and now we have alignment. So check out pile number 1 and check out pile number 2. I bet you you're going to have at least 50% of your message in both of those piles. I bet you. And it's probably going to make more sense. Okay, so we have my 2 winter embraces together. Or my 2 my winter's embrace and my eye candy oracle together, and then we have the fortune cookie oracles together. So I like to make sure everything's in sync here, so I don't get stuck with what I'm trying to say. Alright. So I will share with you what these 2 cards have to say. We have Serenaded Love and Baby Love. Okay. So what I feel for you, pile number 3, let me get my little wands here. Okay, so pile number 3, I'm going to try not to remember what happened in pile 1 or 2. Then I'm just going to take this towards different directions, see if that works out. If not, we'll, proceed to remember what happens in those 2 piles. But what I'm gathering here is you're progressing, you're changing, you're moving up in the world, you're ascending, you're going through this big, big, powerful move spiritually. So this next year is going to bring you nothing but surprises, more balance, more fine-tuning, more momentum, more, I would say more control, like you feeling more grounded and control, maybe more creative as well. So I feel that there's going to be a lot of different adjustments. That's what I'm getting. Like this has to be adjusted. These macaroons, right? They need to be adjusted because they might topple over. So there's still a little bit more maneuvering, more finding the groove, maneuver and groove, maneuvering and grooving. Like I said in pile 1, so it looks like we have to go back to pile 1. So pile number 1 had a lot of balance, a lot of temperance. In moderation, you figuring out what's working for you, what's not working for you, and then we had the movement card to follow. So that's what I feel is happening here. It just came out in reverse, or not in reverse. It came out. This came out third instead of first. So I feel that because of the things that you're witnessing now in your life, it's going to play a role in 2021. It's going to make more sense in 2021. So if you had these crazy tower moments in the past, it's going to make more sense going forward. You're going to be like, I needed to go through that because it had to take me here. Now I can put these components together to make my big uh, my big humble pie, my big puzzle, it's gonna make sense to you. So if you've been going through these crazy moments where you're like, I don't know what's up, what's down, who I am as a person, I don't know what I want, what I don't want, I don't know. You're gonna figure it out very, very soon. Just you wait. And the flying card here is saying now you gotta take off. You're no longer stuck in limbo. You're no longer hanging from a tree, trying to figure out what to do next, what your purpose is, what road do you take, what answers are worth listening to, what words of wisdom you should consider, whatever. You're gonna figure it out, and that's amazing because it's gonna be part of a big part of your life purpose. And then look, you're gonna need your essentials. You're going places. You're gonna need your essentials, which can be you paying close attention to your intuition, you having whatever divination tools you need if you work closely with them, having your people, having your a clean, not a clean, but more like like okay, your mind's more at ease. So in order to work with all these tools, you need your mind to be in a cleansed space. So if you're in a place where there's a lot of clutter, or there's just a lot of chaos, or you got a lot of Wi-Fi around, or you got a lot of people talking, all around you, this is saying you're going to have that balance, that quietness. So you got to have everything with you, your quiet mind, your third eye, everything working together. These are all your chakras coming together in alignment, and you being able to make some magic with them. That's what I'm feeling. This whole 2021 is about you making the magic. You bringing your tools with you, like the magician, and with your mind, you're so smart, you're so intuitive, you're so resourceful. You're gonna be able to whip stuff up all like anytime you need them. Whip something up, manifest it, bring it into reality, problem solve, whatever. And I don't think you could have done that before. You just weren't ready, or you just didn't have the key ingredients or the essentials that you needed. And so now, the next thing you have is things will cool down. So this is like, yeah, finding that balance again, that peace of mind, that tranquility. Things are not chaotic. You're not in the storm anymore. Things are finally on the ground where you can see them and walk over them if you need to. You don't have to dodge them or expect them to hit you on the top of your head. Now you have control. And everything's down here and you're up there. See, like a unicorn. Now the unicorn can see the maze underneath her. Before she couldn't see because she was in the middle of it. She was in it. So things are cooling down, yes, and then we have quenching your thirst, you finding what you're needing in your life. You being able to see what you are lacking, what is out of balance, what is no longer in alignment with you, what is serving you, what is not, people, whether it's people, situations, things, whatever. So I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough of some sort, and things are going to be more clear to you. The next thing here is serenaded love, and then we have baby love. So serenaded love, to be honest, when I look at this card, I'm getting like a sense of the universe offering you things for a change. If you are like, let's say you are a spirit worker, a light worker, or a shadow worker, or somebody who does Reiki, energy healing, whatever it is that you're doing to help others, service others, I feel that now it's the universe's turn to pay it forward to you. Serenaded. You're listening, you're accepting, you're welcoming, you're embracing whatever the universe wants to offer you now. And I feel that you know that it's time for you to do the receiving. You have done the giving. You have served others. You have served yourself. For instance, you doing tarot brought you closer to spirit, closer to the divine, closer to yourself, your intuition, and that, it also helped others. So it's like a win-win situation, right? You helping others helped you become better at your craft, or it was like a form of therapy for you. And I feel that the universe is trying to give that right back to you. And you don't have to work so hard for it this time. That's what I'm getting with this energy. And so listening closely, serenaded, you listening to the universe's song, paying close attention to its wisdom, and you just sitting there and receiving, 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 receiving. It's your turn. 2021 has abundance in store. See, this baby love, pregnancy, not pregnancy in a physical form. It's more like abundance. The universe is pregnant with ideas and plans for you and gifts for you, and you're going to be ready for them. It's going to take time, just like this pregnant woman right here. It doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take time. You're going to see everything pan out in due time. And so I feel with this baby love, just be ready for beautiful blessings, beautiful surprises, creative ideas. Like I said before, you have all the essentials you need. You're going to be able to create and manifest easily, with ease, and more pleasure. It's going to come easily for you. So number 3, you are up for a special treat. Special gifts, special surprises, awakenings, answers, everything you've been looking for, whatever you've been wanting to manifest. 2021 is your year. You've done the work in 2020. You've done the work. Now it's time for you to receive the fruits of your labor. Receive. Like the Empress, receive. She takes care of her people, but then she's able to sit back and indulge a little bit. See all the beautiful plants flourishing around her. That's going to be you. It's going to be your turn very soon. You're going to see your children laughing and having their children when they're older. You're going to see them grow up and see the fruits of your labor prosper 10 times over, 20 times over for many, many years to come. So I wish you luck. 2021 has a lot in for you, so just wait for it and keep on doing your thing, and you keep on being the amazing individual that you are. And let me know that you stopped by visiting in the comments. This is my 40 Shades of Love Oracle, which is coming soon to Etsy. And this is for sale. My Fortune Cookie Oracle, that is for sale. My Eye Candy Oracle for sale. And my Winter's Embrace for sale as we speak. And this is Colette Baron Reed's Enchanted Map on Amazon. Everything will be linked below. You have a beautiful and prosperous rest of your winter.